So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 2 of our Leicester career mode. And we're going to be kicking off this episode simming the game in the European Shield, which is going to be up against Palermo. Palermo have actually lost 2 of their first 2 games in this competition, and if we beat them, we should, unless the other team win, unless Getafe beat Braga, we will be into the next round. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and sim this one. Unfortunately, our captain, Wes Morgan, cannot play in this one due to a red card. But we are going to be playing with Wasilewski. Whether he's good or not, I'm not 100% sure. And we end up winning the game 2-1. Dyer and Vardy picking up the goals. Unfortunately for us, Hoof and Wasilewski do both pick up injuries, and that is definitely not good news for us. But hopefully they're not going to be that bad of injuries, because as you guys do know, at Leicester we do have a very shortage of centre-backs, but we do get a few things come back here. Bertrand Traore saying no, Cardiff are saying no, Tielemans say that he wants a bigger squad role, which is completely fine with me, because we really want to bring this guy in. He will definitely be a first-team player if he does come in, and a crucial first-team player. At the age of 18, I do believe he's in around about 75 rated. So we've also got 45,000 bid accepted, or contract accepted for Eric Dyer, and I think we'll definitely go ahead and bring him in. Jose Maria Jimenez, unfortunately, that is way too much money. A tournament, we get 1.3 million because we progressed into the next round, I think. Wasilewski's out for 2 months. Great. So that's a centre-back's out for 2 months, and Robert Hoof's out for 4 weeks. So that's just pretty much summed it up. We've got to bring in Eric Dyer. 4 million he's going to cost us, and he's valued at 6 million. So we got him 2 million under his valuation, and we're also going to bring in Dele Alli on loan from Spurs, which is 2 very, very good signings, both from Spurs. And we're going to jump straight in and have a look, see what their ratings are at this moment in time. But actually there, we did in fact actually get through to the next round. So we're going to go in and have a look at both Eric Dyer and Dele Alli, and hopefully they can be some good players and they can really help us do well in the season to come. So the first player we are going to come across is going to be Dele Alli, 69 rated, 19 years of age, looks very promising, got good stamina, and he'll be a good player to bring in, especially in them important cup games. Then we've got Eric Dyer, who's a 74 rated, only cost us 4 million, and he's only 40,000 on the wage budget, and he will definitely be pretty much a first team player, especially with the likes of Hoof and Wasilewski injured. So straight away we're going to go ahead and take out Wasilewski. Wes Morgan come back in, because also we've got our other centre back who's injured, so we've really got a shortage of centre backs now. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and recall Moore from loan, because Moore is, I believe, a 70 rated centre back, and he's got quite good potential. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and recall him from loan, and hopefully that will then give us a bit of squad depth, and especially at the centre back roles, because we're really struggling at the back. So let's see here, Moore is a 22 rated centre-back, 70 overall, and he's valued at 1.8, and he's going to cost us only 30,000 to recall him from loan. So we've got him straight back on loan, and which is great to see, and he's going to be not going to be coming into the first team squad, but he will be getting quite a few games here and there, and especially I think he's going to be a decent centre-back to bring in to the role. But what we're going to do, have a look at the player development as well, because now we can take a few players out, especially now we've brought in a few more, and we're going to want him to progress. The likes of Kramaric looks very good, and hopefully his rating can start to go up as well. And we want to bring in Mahrez and Eric Dyer. So these are the players we've decided to put. We decided to put in Kramaric, Mahrez, Kante, Dyer and Ali. We're going to simulate all of them. Can any of them get good ratings in the drills I've set them? I'm hoping they have. And all of them got pretty good ratings, and it's good to see there that a lot of players have started to progress in their ratings. And Dele Alli hopefully can go up to 70, and Eric Dyer to hit the 75 rating, which is basically what we're using the training for. So we have in fact got our bid accepted for Gonçalo Guedes, 4.2 million from Benfica. We are going to go ahead and offer him a contract. He's going to be a really good squad rotation player if he does come in. So I will offer him a squad rotation player. If he doesn't accept it, I might up it to an important first team player, but I'm not actually sure I'm going to be able to guarantee him first team football. But we're going to sim the semi-final of the European Continental Shield. Can we get a good result in it? Hopefully we can. We'll have to wait and see, especially we're playing away from home, and we end up winning the game. We drew the game 1-1, but we won it 4-3 on penalties. Delaert picks up the goal for us, and we're now into the final of the European Cup, which could in fact give us an extra 7 million to spend, and hopefully they will give us a little bit more money here. And as you see here, I see nothing much there. unacceptable for John Brooks, but we've already got Eric Dyer. And we've got the bid accepted for Nabil Fekir, 15 million, which isn't bad. We got 3 million extra from the funds, and Yuri Tielemans has actually said that he wants a bigger squad roll, so we're waiting for him to come back and accept the second deal we did actually send him. If he doesn't accept it, then maybe we're going to have to up it, because I really do want to bring Tielemans in, because I think he could definitely be probably the best player that we possibly could do or could buy. Nabil Fekir is a very good player, but 15 million is a hell of a lot of money, and I don't think we're going to have enough money to even buy him at the end of the day, so maybe we can bring him on loan. I'm not 100% sure, but as you see here, they've scouted a few players, and they've scouted Wayne Rooney. Wow. As if we can afford Wayne Rooney. So Gonzalo Guedes has accepted his contract, as does Tielemans. So we're going to go ahead and accept the Tielemans bid, because this is basically the best signing we could have possibly made. And we're also going to go ahead and accept the Gonzalo Guedes deal after we do in fact alter our wage budget. But we can definitely bring in him. And Tielemans, wow, what a player we have brought in. And now we can go in and accept Gonzalo Guedes into the club as well. He's an 18-year-old. He has got very good potential, and we've still got around about 10 million to spend. Maybe we can try and buy a world-class centre-back. I'm not 100% sure. Now we've got Dyer and Morgan. Are they good enough centre-backs for the Barclays Premier League? They don't convince me really. Or we can go ahead and try and buy a striker for around about 10 million, which is also a great possibility. So what we're going to do now, we are going to go into the final of this cup here. Obviously we're missing 2 centre-backs, but what we're going to do first is have a look at the 2 players we have recently brought in the likes of Tielemans and the almighty Gonzalo Guedes. So as you see there, he's a 70 rated player. He's only 18 years of age. He's got some very good stats. I think he could be an absolute monster here, running down the wings. And we haven't really got a good left winger apart from Dyer, and he's on loan. So we haven't really got anyone else. And look at this guy here, 76 rated, 18 years of age. His stats are just incredible. Look at them technical stats. He's got 85 shot power, 81 ball control, and I'm sorry, but he has got to be in the first team lineup, whether you like it or not. So in fact, moving into the final of the European Shield now, which we are going to sim, because I want to be playing the first game of the Barclays Premier League in this episode. So what I'm going to be doing, simming this one, and unfortunately we find ourselves 1-0 down after 2 minutes, and we end up losing the game 1-0. So unfortunately it wasn't to be. We didn't win the cup, but it's not the worst case scenario. We still got quite a few million from it. Whether we get a little bit more, I'm not sure. No, we don't. Unfortunately, we don't, but it's not really the worst thing in the world. We only missed out on around about 3 million. And what I think now, we've got to search for that one player, maybe a striker that can replace Vardy. But Vardy's a really good player. I think either a centre-back or a striker. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to scout a few players, see if we can find anyone decent. But before that, we're going to go in and obviously change up a few things. What we're going to do, we're going to take out Kramaric, I think, and put in Tielemans. So now we put in Tielemans and Gonzalo Guedes. We're going to sim the training. How can we get anyone increase their rating? Mare's actually gone up as well. He's getting closer to a 75 rated now, which is great to see. And especially when we got the likes of Tielemans, Guedes and Dele Alli in the training process. Wow, what a squad we're going to build by the end of the season. So we've actually got a transfer offer here for Danny Drinkwater. So he's valued at 2.6, so 2.7 million, so we're not really needing another centre midfielder. We've got plenty, so if they can up it to 2.7 million, we will in fact let him go. And we've also got a bid for Leonardo Ulloa, so maybe he's valued at 2.9, so if we go at 3.5 million, if they counter that and accept the 3.5 million, Leonardo Ulloa could be on the way out of the club. Actually, they have actually indeed accepted the 2.7 million counter offer that we did actually send them for Danny Drinkwater, so it looks like he could be out the way. And also Bertrand Traore doesn't look like we'll be able to get him, and also Yannick Bolasie, we're looking to bring him in, but unfortunately lots of different clubs want him, and unfortunately we don't have the funds to buy him anyway. Oh, and then they've actually said they will accept 6 million plus Leonardo Ulloa for Yannick Bolasie. So what we might do actually is go ahead and offer him a bid. They've actually, as you see there, they've got loads of bids for him, because we've got to offer him a good deal, otherwise we won't get him. And we offered 6 million, so we've got to try and maybe free up a little bit of wages. I'm not sure whether we're going to have enough wages to actually offer him a contract. We might just have enough, but whether he accepts it or not, I very much doubt it. So we've actually got a bid accepted from West Brom, 6 million plus Kramaric for Saido Berahino. What a fantastic deal this could be. Berahino, he will probably be a first team player if he does come out. We'll offer him an important first team player, but I don't think he'll be crucial. But what a bid this could be. Unfortunately, West Brom actually want Balassi as well. They want Balassi. So Balassi, obviously, lots of people want him, and Robert Huth has just come back as well. And Mark Schwartz is saying, look, I don't think I'm going to be here for much longer, which is fair enough, because I don't really want you much longer anyway. And transfer offer unacceptable for Mbolo, and we've actually sold Drinkwater as well. So we've brought in quite a few players, we've sold a few. What we're going to do is go ahead and pretty much do exactly the same thing again. Can we get anyone to increase their overall rating? Hopefully we can. Actually, Tielemans didn't do very well there. Guedes didn't either, neither did Ali. So not the best successful training session from us there. Can we get the contract offers accepted for Balassi? So do we want Balassi or do we want Berahino? I actually think Berahino would probably be a better deal because I think he's got better potential and he's also a striker and we haven't really got that many strikers. So we can either have Yannick Balassi on the left or we can have Seyda Berahino up top. So I've decided, in fact, to actually go ahead with Berahino, even though we're going to lose Kramaric, which is a very good player. Berahino and Yannick Balassi are actually the same rating, but Yannick Balassi has a potential of 78, whereas Berahino has a potential of 85. So that's just a humongous difference. We've actually got 2 million left, which I think we will actually go ahead and buy ourselves a scout for about 2 million. And then maybe we can try and bring in a proper good player, maybe in January. But I'm actually really pleased with the way we have brought in loads of new players and loads of different things. And I think we are fit to start the Premier League season. But Newcastle still want Leonardo Ulloa. And I'm sorry, but you're not having him. Unless you offer 4.5 million, you can have him. But I might actually want to get rid of Ulloa now because I'm not going to be using him. And I think he'll probably be playing in cup games. But is he good enough to play in cup games on his own? I'm not sure. So Newcastle have in fact said they will give us 3.6 million, which is fair enough, and I'm going to go ahead and accept it because 3.6 million is 800,000 over his valuation. So I think that's good to see that we've got a little bit of extra money now. We've got around about 5 million to spend on another player, or we can keep it until January. What do you guys think? I'll have a look, see if I can find any decent players for around about 5 million. If we do, then maybe we can sign one of them. If not, we'll have to keep it. So in fact, that is actually going to be it for this episode. I don't want to be playing this game in the episode, otherwise it's going to drag the episode on too long. So make sure you come back tomorrow, as it will be double upload day if you get this video to as many likes as you possibly can. So make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated, and it will get a double upload for tomorrow. Both Portsmouth and Leicester will be uploaded tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.